Hello there, puppy. So this is going to be a little explanation rather than just send you an email with text about it. I thought I'd do a little screenshot and actually show you what I've been doing with my promotion of the Chatterer book, audiobook. So anyway, uh, this is a rehashing of an earlier advertisement. Decided to do it again for another do another 7-day Facebook advertising adventure. And I maxed it out the expenditure at $98 total. So far, let's check that out real quick. We can go here, go to Ads Manager, and we can see how much money I've spent about $50. $50, but we've been doing it for a number of days now. Let's see. But look at this. The results, the 9 post engagements, almost 2,000. That's really good. So the cost per result is 3 cents each. Remember, anybody who buys the book uh, will give me, that'll be about, I'll make over $1 each time anybody uh, even if I think like they're on Spotify and they have a membership and they do it for free, I think if they listen to the whole book, the whole 2 hours and 41 minutes, I think I'd still make more than $1. I end up making more than $1. The total revenue is more than that, but some of it goes to my agent, which is Find Away Voices, which is they're changing they're changing the name of it to In Audio. And that's going to happen in August. Anyway, so, we can see I've spent $50 already on this new campaign. I think it's been 4 days or something like that. So, yeah, that's about 3 or 4 days. Okay, let's go back to it. So go here and I'll show you. So I changed up the ad a bit. I decided to make it more about sharing and really enlisting people's help. And it seems to be working to a degree. I'm excited about sharing my new audiobook that I narrated and produced with relaxing music, The Adventures of Cheddar, yada yada. I would like to ask if you might share this with anyone who has children or grandchildren, or anyone, I should have not capitalized that, or anyone who might know individuals with young children. Maybe not the greatest choice of words, but it works. My goal in creating this is to help improve family values and positive morals, which this story really helps communicate with beautiful life lessons all throughout the audiobook / story. You can follow any of the links below to listen to a sample, yada yada. I created relaxing music, so I am asking people right off the bat to share it. I thought once people start sharing it on their timeline, I don't have to pay another penny for that advertising. It becomes free advertising. Now let me show you. I've been getting these are the comments, and this person's new, Lynn Smith. I like that. I'll go. Thanks, Lynn, I appreciate that. You shared my post! Exclamation point. And it's only one N. LYN. Yes. There's that. Okay, so let me show you this though. This is how many people shared it. Used to be with the other ad, I'd have maybe 4 shares in the full 7 days. So look at this. It's incredible. I've been getting many more people sharing it. Many more people. So I was right. It looked like my idea was probably a good idea because was probably a good idea. My idea was probably a good idea. So I'm thanking all these different people who are sharing it. But almost every time I check, there are new people sharing it. Did I not? Oh, this is me sharing it. But Val Lynch. But look at all these different people, and I thank each and every one of them. And that comes up on their timeline that, here I am, the narrator, the person, putting this out, thanking them on their timeline. And that, I think, like, oh wow, he took the time to make a note on my post. Nobody has written me back saying sure thing or thanks, you did a great job narrating or anything like that. But I'm thanking all these different people for sharing. This person, very odd. This April Nicole Lundberg, she shared it like 4 different times, and she's an oddball. She has weird. I'll show you. Look at, like, she looks almost goth or something. Yeah, just a little odd. Well, I'm a little odd. Actually, I thought maybe she was transgender, but I don't think she is. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but she really likes it. She's been uh, every time I've put done new advertising, she shares it again, and I think she even shared it twice so far this round. So this person is one of my biggest fans, I guess. And and people who do share it tend to like similar vibe kind of images and old fashioned things sometimes, and animals, and animals that are like anthropomorphize, you know the word I'm thinking of, when animals are made to seem human, which of course is what chatter. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's similar to the one I voiced, but it's not. That would be wild if she had the one I voiced and I would say, hey, I was the voice of the book. Unfortunately, I didn't. I didn't even do the cock anyway. So you can see she's pretty theta. Some of the people are not all that theta that share it, but most of them are. And I have, as you see there, I have a lot of people sharing it. And every few hours, somebody else is sharing it. And then April did it again. I was going to say, hey, April, thanks for sharing, but I've already thanked her 3 times. I think this is the 4th time she shared it. And then some people don't offer. It depends on how they have their Facebook set up, but sometimes you can't make a comment. They cut off the comments. But on her timeline, somewhere on her timeline will be the chatterer. It'll be there. And this person posts a lot of images. Even this is all today. Yeah. Oh, look, that's cute. It's like a baby foot and it's a bread. Anyway, some of this stuff's kind of sad about. A lot of these people are religious, not all of them, but a number of them are very religious. Now, my chatter thing is probably pretty far down here. But there you go. It's let me see how many hours ago this 16 hours? Maybe I missed it, because I think it was less than that. Anyway, my post is on here somewhere, and I must have missed it. It's Jesus. Mom was into Jesus, remember? Right. No, I forgot. All right, so I'm just seeing if I missed it. Well, anyway, there it is. I did miss it. Cool, huh? So, we don't know how many people this person has that look at her page, but all it takes is, really like a few, like even if 1 or 2 people from this person who shared it, like if I just get a couple purchases from everybody just the people who shared it, not to mention the 2,000 people who have liked it, then I can make my money back. Well, maybe I'd need about 3 or 4 purchases, but I think it's going to be remunerative. I've been right about stocks and cryptos lately, so maybe I'll be right about this. This is way more important and exciting, potentially. All right, there's that. then the next thing I'll share with you is that I've been working on the tale of this next story, which is it's called Silvertip, and it's about a little kitten. And there's not a whole lot of morals, but it's good old fashioned values.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah, there's
I know you want to see him.
yeah, it's basically a little kitten who tries to become part of this human family, and follows this woman home in the rain, and she keeps kind of very gently pushing him away. This is written in, yeah, again, like 1910 or whatever. It's public domain. The dooryard stories are a whole bunch of different stories regarding animals. Uh, but anyway, yeah, this one's about the kitten, and finally trying to, you know, kind of wrangle a new home from these two humans who think it's very cute, but they don't need another cat. They're a little concerned about the cat. Cats hurting the birds in the yard there. It's so old fashioned and lovely. I just love the old fashioned values, but a lot of the stuff it's still pertinent to today. A lot of it, kittens and obviously, and the home and the porch, and like there's all these things that we still have, even though it's over 100 years old. Pretty cool. So I'm making progress on this. I've recorded 2 of 5. It's only 5 pages long, this one story. And the name of it is just called Silvertip, but I renamed it. And I'm not changing too much of it. Silvertip, Kitten on a Mission. I may change that again. I don't know. From the Dooryard Stories by Clara Dillingham with revisions by Ari Ross. And that's right. Then it says narrated by Ari Ross. Yeah. So narrated by Ari Ross. Sometimes this new speech to text, narrated by Ari Ross. With narration by Ari Ross. There we go. I think that's actually the way I did the voiceover. I'll change it if I need to. Anyway, there it is. That's the latest. I'm working on that. A Tale of Peter Rabbit, I think, could be out now. Why don't we find out together? And then I'll cut this off. So we're not quite at 15 minutes. So I'm going to click on this. We're going to see more butts. And then we'll go into, let's go to the Barnes and Noble. Or actually, we should do Google Play. There it is on Barnes and Noble. Wow. But I'm going to check for the Tale of Peter Rabbit. Let's go to Google Play. Now we're going to search. I don't know if it's released yet, but I was told it was approved. And it was several days ago. And they said it could be 2 to 3 days before it starts showing up. So it might be out. We'll find out together. Here we go. The Tale of Peter Rabbit, Ari Ross. It's out. It's out. Wow. And look at this, narrated by Ari Ross. That's one reason I'm doing this and doing shorter stories, to start building. So people will come in that's such a good image. Wow. It's out. I didn't know. We're finding out together. Wow. And now, when I looked at other people who had it, it's a short story. It's only like 1,000 words. It's not that long. So the average price was showing, I think, on Amazon or whatever, or Audible or somewhere else, for $1.75 was kind of like the average. So I tried to sell it for $1.75 through the Find Away Voices app, and it said the suggestion was $4. The price was here a moment ago. There, that's showing it. Wow, The Adventures of Chatter. Google Play has it for more. Yeah. Let's play a sample. We'll find out together if this is working.
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter.
I have to say, excellent.
They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree.
So $4.15. That's what it was suggested by the Find Away Voices app. Like it says, are you sure you want to do it for $175? The suggestion is $4.15. Like it was, and I thought, I'll just go for it, which is a lot. That's a lot for, but you got the music, you got a nice narration with, and then you have hello. You have the characters with pitched up, and it's a classic tale. I think some people will pay that. We'll find out. I'll get the stats on all the different. Wow, so it's out. Okay, how about we try one other one, like the Kobo Walmart. Okay, let's try this. The Tale of Peter Rabbit, R.E. Ross. Obviously, it's out. $4.99. Wow. Well, here it is for $8. But here it is for $2.99. Here it is for $5. That's not so far off. Here somebody has it for $1.99. 99 cents. It's a very short story. I don't blame them. But let's see if we can get a sample and how bad or that's the ebook. The audiobook is $3. Okay. Let's see if we can get a sample. No. Oh, play sample.
Once upon a time there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter.
Not bad.
They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree.
That's actually very good. It's one of the better ones I've heard. But mine has the music. And I think my narration is a little more invested. But that's very good. That's very good neutral, for kids, very gentle, and has a little bit of the accent, has an accent there. I think it might be Irish or Scottish. But anyway, it's very good. So anyway, I'm excited about mine, and we'll see what happens. And Mazel tov. I think this is so cool. See, and I love that image. Of course I chose it among many images. I spent quite a while on that. Okay, well this video has turned out to be close to 12, 11, what, 19, coming up on 20 minutes. So I'll cut it off here. Thanks for watching. Cheers.